On the phone. Mushy mush. Hey, I was just thinking about you. You always say that. Kento said that Naki isn't allowed in the house. Can you tell me what that's about? I told you not to tell him. How many times do you not listen to me? And by the way, can you still not say tampon? Well, why not? Seriously, you guys are always keeping crap from me. Yeah, because you give us no choice. Damn it all, yeah. How come you'll never tell me anything? It's because you can't handle the truth. Anyway, no, you can't handle anything. You can't leave your house, so you feel completely out of control. Why are you on the balcony? If you can stand in the balcony, why can't you go outside? Anyways, then you try to control everything from inside your house. And when it doesn't work, you start lashing out. Well, wouldn't you lash out too if everyone was walking about with secrets that only you didn't know about? Excuse me. I need a voice for, oh yeah. You have to trust me. Remember, that's the teacher's voice. Remember the last time I didn't tell you about Kento and look how that worked out. What? What do you mean the last time you didn't tell me about Kento? Were you two sleeping together? It's not working out. Don't you remember that you had to take Kazumi to school this morning? Oh, well, this is like really different. Look, I don't want that guy over here. Maybe Kento is right about this. Maybe I shouldn't trust him. Shoot. Oh, shoot, I have to go. My boss just got here. Your boss just got here? What is your boss doing at your apartment late at night? Oh, you liar. I can see you just turned on the light in your own house. Hello? How dare she hang up on me? I think you were right about Naoki. Naoki, it's one word. Maybe he shouldn't come here. It's really fine. You're going to do whatever you want anyways, but I don't want him here. Where did you go? I stayed at a friend's house. You were able to sleep in someone else's house? Whose? Just some guy from work. Knuckles. So, you're not going to tell me his name. What is it to you? What is your issue? Do you have to know every single detail? She doesn't leave the house. The more you tell her, the more she knows. Anyways. Well, I wouldn't be so curious if you weren't being so secretive. Forget it. I don't know why I came back here. Where are you going? Kento! Kento! Akira! Sorry. Anyways, I feel unbearable pain and nausea as my head pounds with every violent heartbeat. The beats seem to skip, go slower, then faster. It's an unnatural rhythm that has become increasingly unpredictable. I try laying down, but my stomach acid pushes its way into the back of my throat. As I sit in my armchair, I realize that clearing my mind is going to be impossible. An acid, sleeping pill, good night. Anyways, I tried to think of anything but Kento. Is nowhere safe? 2. Where did my life come down? When did my life come down to this? Will I ever be free from this miserable existence? Do I deserve this? Is this my atonement? There's only one solution to this problem. I'm going to have to find a way out of this house. I think there's a door. You open it, you can walk. Nah, I was kidding. I know. I shouldn't talk like that. I'm shy myself, and sometimes it's hard to go outside. And for people like this, it's nerve-wracking. It's, like I said, she's getting nausea, heartburn. Just it's almost to the point where your body freezes up and almost goes in on itself. Anyways. Free peace. What was it? Kimiko. Lovely Kimiko. Found that blonde guy yet? Oh no. What is it this time? Sorry, I let myself in when nobody answered the door. Don't worry, it's not even 8 a.m., so Kazumi won't be late for school. Are you alright? I think Kento left for good. I don't think he'll be sleeping with... I think he may be sleeping with someone else. It's her. What makes you think that he's sleeping with me. I mean someone else. Just some different things. He isn't the type of person that would do that. I mean, he's so sensitive with me in bed. Don't think about it. Don't think about that too much. Get some rest, and I'll talk to you when I bring Kazumi home. Now, isn't Kazumi a little paranoid to be around her, too? Holy buckets. I've never felt so exhausted. Holy buckets. Holy buckets. Anyways, Mommy! To herself, Heaven! Me, I've been sleeping for a long time. I sit up in my bed completely dazed. Mommy, can I play on the computer downstairs? Of course, sweetie. Mommy's hungover. Let me sleep. Let me... Wow, she just talked in front of me. She did. I didn't even notice that. That's amazing. Excuse me. Burping. That's the whiskey. She must really be getting used to you. Dear God, what did I eat today? Yeah, maybe. Has a therapist session been going that well? Well, we have just a... God, that music's loud in my ears. We have just had a few. She seems to respond fairly well to Dr. Hamasaki, but she still isn't speaking in front of her. Oh. What's wrong? You knew that we were both seeing her, right? Can I tell you something that happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it Hamasaki that Kento's sleeping with? Oh, Kento, you bastard. You lucky bastard. What? I'm just not sure if this is the best time to say this. Well, I'm extremely curious, so you have to say it now. I just don't know how to say it because it's really embarrassing. She farted. Oh God, it's always something with you. Excuse me. Some good iced tea. Hey, you're one to talk. Well, come on, spit it out. Last week I saw Dr. Hamasaki at the supermarket. And she came up and say hello, and she... Come on, she did what? She flashed you what? She got really close to acknowledging me, and our breasts touched. Is that it? Just an accidental grazing of the breast? Okay, that's a little bit sexy, but I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not so... Not a big deal. When I hug my mother, it means nothing. Are you kidding me? Women hug, they shouldn't try to avoid that sort of thing. You have reached a new point of unbelievability. Dr. Hamasaki cannot avoid that type of thing. Have you seen her breasts? They're gigantic. The Mormons would say they're huge tabernacles. The kind you could sing, a choir can sing off of. At least they're, what, double D's? But we weren't hugging. We were talking. Do you realize how wretched you sound right now? She's done that to me, so I'm not sure it was an accident. So I'm sure it was an accident. Excuse me. You don't have any boobs. So why do you know what it's like to walk around with these things? These massive things hanging off of mine. My breasts run into things all the time. Trust me, it's nothing. I always talk about how girls sometimes don't realize their boobs are hitting or touching shoulders and stuff like that. Anyways, that wasn't the only thing. What? Did she, oh, don't say it. Oh, sorry. Almost said something completely inappropriate. Why? What else did she do? I say, waiting anticipantly. She slowly caressed my neck and slowly stroked my hair. Anyways. Well, I know you're going to get mad at me about this, but her nipples was... I'm on the ground. Hold on. Okay. Ugh, let me get back up. Ow. Let me try saying that sentence again. Excuse me. Well, I know you're going to get mad at me about this, but her nipples were really unusually hard. You know, Bob Costic from basketball. Yeah, that hard. Anyways. I cannot handle it. So you think she's a lesbian now? Men's nipples get hard too. For the most part, it's nothing to do with being horny. Excuse me, if that's what you're thinking. Nope, it could have been cold outside and you point and don't say anything. Well, it doesn't mean that she wasn't. They weren't just, they were just. They were like needles. I can do this. You know what? I'm really stressed out right now, and you're not helping. I'm thinking of having a break from you for a year would actually be a good thing. I know you're upset, so I'm going to ignore that, but I'm definitely going home now. I'll be here to pick up Kazumi tomorrow, but I'm leaving on Friday, so you're going to need to figure something out. If you and Kento are still fighting. She's right. I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe I can't help Kazumi. Maybe I can keep Kazumi home from school on Friday and see if Dr. Hamasaki can help me. Now that I'm alone. With an empty bed next to me. Hold on a second. I got anyway, no. But I'll ask her but I've asked too much of her already. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Okay, there we go. I'll be right back. I need to use the facilities and get some more whiskey. 2 days later, on Friday morning. Good morning, Mommy. Good morning, bastard. She gave me a big hug, and I was quickly wiped away one of my tears so she didn't see it. Is Aya taking me to school this morning? Actually, today she's going to the airport. She's going to Australia to look for some blonde guy. She won't be back for a year. Oh. Will you be sad when she's gone? Actually, I don't really like her, but if she goes to Australia, you're not going to have any friends. That's rather a mature thing to say for a 5-year-old, by the way. My own daughter. Doesn't she see me as... Excuse me, my own daughter. Does she see me as a complete mess? She really notices everything. With everything that's going on, I don't really think about that. Don't worry, Mommy. I will keep you company. Doorbell rings. Ding dong. Huh, maybe she's here to say goodbye. This is weird. Excuse me for a second. Whiskey. Good whiskey. Before some traumatic... It's going to be Bento, isn't it? The drunk doctor. Daddy? Well, he's got the body that Daddy has. Gasp. I didn't expect Kento to be here. That's Kento? But something's different. Yeah, something's freaking different. It's a blonde. Why does he seem shorter? I'm not sure how I feel about this hairstyle either. Do you think I'm Kento? You're not Kento? The voice is probably different. Actually, I'm Naki. It's Kento's It's your uncle, Uncle Naki. Hi, Uncle Naki. Hello, Kazumi. She know that I was gay? Yeah, about that. We found a website, and there were some pictures we had to explain to her. Anyways,